Linus is here to show you how to get the best web performance of your life. Today, we're diving into the world of web development with a closer look at AJAX. You might not know it by name, but you experience it every day. Remember when websites used to reload entirely just to show a small update? Yeah, AJAX fixed that. AJAX made websites faster and more responsive. It's like upgrading from a hard drive to an NVMe SSD. Everything just feels snappier. It's a crucial tool for building modern, dynamic web applications. Whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting, understanding AJAX is essential. So let's break it down and see what makes it tick. AJAX stands for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Sounds intimidating, right? Don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. In a nutshell, AJAX allows web pages to send and receive data from a server in the background without interfering with the current page. Think of it like ordering food online. You can keep browsing the menu while your order is being prepared and delivered in the background. This means no more annoying full-page reloads. Websites can update content dynamically, making them much faster and smoother to use. Imagine you're playing a game and you need to load a new level. With traditional web pages, the entire game would freeze while it fetches the new level data. With AJAX, the game can keep running smoothly while the new level loads in the background. Here's a simplified breakdown of how AJAX works. 1. Your browser sends a request to the server for some data. 2. The server processes the request and sends back the required data. 3. Your browser receives the data and updates the web page accordingly. All of this happens behind the scenes, so you don't even notice any interruptions. Pretty neat, right? Let's break down the key players in the AJAX world, the essential components that make asynchronous web interactions possible. 1. This is your trusty messenger known as the XML HTTP request object or the fetch API. It's responsible for sending the actual request to the server and receiving the response. Think of it as the delivery driver for your data, ensuring that your request reaches the server and the response gets back to you. 2. This is the language your browser and server use to communicate, often in the form of JSON or JavaScript object notation. It's a lightweight and easy-to-parse data format, making it ideal for transmitting data between a server and a web application. Imagine it as the menu you and the restaurant use to understand each other, listing all the available options in a clear and concise manner. 3. These are functions that are executed after the server responds, commonly known as callbacks or promises. They allow you to handle the received data and update the web page accordingly, ensuring that the user experience remains seamless and dynamic. Think of them as the instructions on what to do with your food once it arrives, guiding you through the process of making the most out of the received data. By understanding these key components, you can harness the full power of AJAX to create responsive and interactive web applications. Whether you're building a simple website or a complex web application, mastering AJAX is essential for modern web development. So, dive in, experiment, and see how these components can transform your web projects. Section 5, a basic AJAX example in JavaScript. Let's look at a simple example of how to use AJAX in JavaScript. JavaScript function load content //1, create a new XMLTP request object. This object is used to interact with servers. It allows you to retrieve data from a URL without having to do a full page refresh. Const xr = new XML HTTP request //2. Define what happens when the server responds. This is done by setting the onload property of the XML HTTP request object to a function that will handle the response. If rxhr.status == 200 document get element by id content. Inner HTML = xhr.response text, else console error, request failed, status xr.status, //3. Open the request and specify the method, get, post, etc., and URL. In this example, we are using the get method to request data from a file named data.txt. xhr open get data.txt //4. Send the request. This is done by calling the send method of the XML HTTP request object, xjar.send. This code snippet sends a GET request to a file named data.txt and updates the content of an HTML element with the ID content with the response from the server. This is a basic example of how AJAX can be used to dynamically update web content without reloading the entire page. AJAX is a powerful tool for creating interactive and responsive web applications. Section 6. Real-world applications of AJAX. AJAX is everywhere on the web. Here are just a few examples of what it can do. Live search suggestions. Think Google search. As you type, AJAX fetches suggestions without reloading the page. Chat applications. Real-time chat relies heavily on AJAX for sending and receiving messages seamlessly. Social media feeds, infinite scrolling and dynamic content loading on platforms like Facebook and Twitter are powered by AJAX. Form validation. AJAX can validate form inputs without requiring a full-page submission, providing instant feedback to users. Section 7. Advantages of using AJAX. AJAX brings a lot to the table in web development: improved user experience, no more waiting for entire pages to reload. AJAX makes websites feel snappy and responsive. Reduced bandwidth usage. By fetching only the necessary data, AJAX reduces the amount of data transferred, saving bandwidth and improving load times. Enhanced interactivity. AJAX enables dynamic content updates, creating more engaging and interactive web experiences. Increased development efficiency. AJAX simplifies many common web development tasks, allowing developers to build more complex features with less code. Section 8. Disadvantages of using AJAX. While AJAX is a powerful tool, it's not without its drawbacks. Browser history management. Since AJAX updates happen dynamically, they can sometimes mess with the browser's back button functionality. Security concerns. AJAX requests are subject to the same security vulnerabilities as any other web request. Proper security measures are crucial to prevent cross-site scripting or XSS and other attacks. JavaScript dependency. AJAX relies heavily on JavaScript, which can lead to compatibility issues with older browsers or browsers with JavaScript disabled. Debugging challenges. Debugging AJAX requests can be more complex than traditional page loads, requiring specialized tools and techniques. Section 9. Modern alternatives to AJAX. While AJAX is still widely used, modern web development has introduced some cool alternatives. Fetch API. This is a newer, more streamlined way to make web requests in JavaScript. It offers a cleaner syntax and improved features compared to the traditional XML request object, Axios. This is a popular JavaScript library that simplifies AJAX requests even further. It provides a consistent API across different browsers and supports features like request cancellation and automatic JSON parsing. Section 10. Conclusion and further resources. So there you have it. AJAX might sound complicated at first, but it's all about making websites faster and more interactive. By allowing web pages to update asynchronously, AJAX enhances user experience by making web applications more dynamic and responsive. It's like upgrading your internet connection. Once you experience the speed and responsiveness, you'll never want to go back. Imagine browsing a website where content loads instantly without refreshing the entire page. That's the magic of AJAX. If you're interested in diving deeper into AJAX and its modern alternatives, there are tons of great resources available online. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer, there's always something new to learn. Mozilla Developer Network, or MDN, offers comprehensive documentation and tutorials on AJAX, Fetch API, and other web development technologies. It's a go-to resource for many developers looking to understand the intricacies of web development. W3 Schools provides beginner-friendly tutorials and examples on various web development topics, including AJAX. Their step-by-step guides make it easy to grasp complex concepts. Free Code Camp. Free Code Camp offers interactive coding challenges and projects to help you learn and practice AJAX and other web development skills. It's a fantastic platform for hands-on learning and building real-world projects. That's all for today, folks. Remember, the world of web development is vast and ever-evolving. Keep exploring, keep coding, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. Happy coding!